Breaking news, a judge has just ruled on the AT&T and Time Warner merger. Of course, we need to point out that CNN is a unit of Time Warner. CNN Justice correspondent Jessica Schneider is live for us at the courthouse. Jessica, what can you tell us?
Well, Jake, quite simply, the judge in this case, the federal district court judge, has essentially approved this merger between AT&T and Time Warner, AT&T's acquisition of Time Warner. I just got out of the courtroom. Judge Richard Leon, for 30 minutes, read his opinion, and at the end of it, he said that basically the government's three theories of harm, all three theories, they did not meet their burden of proof to show that there would be a substantial lessening of competition if, in fact, AT&T acquired Time Warner. So again, this was a 6-week trial. The judge ruling today that this merger can, in fact, go forward. And beyond that, I mean, this was really a complete and total win for AT&T. And what could happen at this point forward is that the government, after losing in this case, they could ask for a stay of this opinion as they go for appeals. And what's important about that is that could effectively render this deal dead. This deal would have to go through by June 21st. That's the merger deadline that has been set by both AT&T and Time Warner, that at which point either party, either company could walk away. So at the end of his ruling here, after the judge said that the government has failed to prove that the judge should deny this merger, the judge went even further than that. And the judge said to the government in very stern words, think before you go to the appeals process with this. Think before you move for a stay here. He said that AT&T had already suffered harm in this, given that the government has been working to block this merger since the lawsuit in November and since the trial started in March. I just want to, a bit of the language that the judge gave here. Again, it was quite stern toward the government. He said, I hope the senior leadership of government will see how unlikely it would be to get a stay and how manifestly unfair it would be when deciding whether to seek this stay. So the judge warning the government, after the government has lost this case, which the government argued for 6 weeks here at this federal courthouse, saying to them, think twice here before you move forward with any motion to stay, whether you move forward with any plans to appeal. Because again, Jake, this merger deadline is just days away on June 21st. If the deal doesn't go forward by then, either party could walk away from this. So that is why the judge had to get this ruling out today to allow that a time for appeal. So again, Jake, to reiterate, the judge here in this case has effectively approved this merger to go forward pending any appeal or motion to stay by the government. But again, the judge warning the government, think twice before you do this, because the judge says, I don't think you have a great case on appeal.